yeah, welcome back to Final Fantasy, everybody. It is day 5, I guess, streaming it. We have made some considerable progress. Hi, Laser, how you doing? I did play yesterday a teensy bit, okay, not too much. So you didn't miss too much in terms of story. And I got this new outfit. I don't understand why she would not button up. All right, that's not my doing. I just want to point that out. All right, I'm not gooning. 51 monks so far. I hope you guys are doing fine. The heatwave hit Germany. A second heatwave hit Germany, Mr. President. Yeah, Laser, how are you doing? Wait, I'm recording? Wait, what? Wait a second. I was recording for an hour? What did I click? Why did I record for an hour? Huh? Wait, let me delete that immediately. Huh? Okay, apparently I was oh, yeah, right. It was for my OnlyFans. Yes, it's true. OBS recordings. Okay. It's only 3 gigs, so I deleted it. There we go. Porn incoming. Hi. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Mac. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Look at my... Listen, okay? It's not my doing, alright? But I have received a new chest armor, right? The linen shirt. Look where I am, right? Look where I am. It's cold, alright? Look what this lady does. Huh? Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Fucking hell. I can't bottom up. I'm okay, didn't get much sleep, but I'm managing. I'm sorry to hear that, Laser. I'm not sure, guys. I will probably not have the same amount of energy that I had on Tuesday, right? I did have my coffee, though. So we will see. Just getting ready to talk to the surgeon tomorrow. Oh, man, what do you have to get sliced open, Ducky? I'm sorry to hear that. We have Laser with us here, too. He is here. I was with him the whole time when you guys weren't around, okay? Hey, Laser, look into the camera. There he is. He's as hungry as ever. He's always a very hungry guy. And basically what I did... I did some... If you guys recall, we found that guy who built, or like flew, or both actually, this airship, right? And we were sent on the mission to find where it is. And we were basically sent to Kurthas, and that's something I played on my own yesterday for... It just took an hour or so. And essentially, just to summarize this is a bunch of religious fanatic idiots that call each other heretics. Despite not being heretics, if you're not believing in this fucking deity that is currently in their heads, then you are a heretic and you shall be executed, whatever. Absolute idiots here. And they gave us a hint that it is in this dungeon, but unfortunately we are not allowed to go there by these fanatic religious fucking morons, so we are once again tasked to do more stuff. That's the gist of it. Gallbladder going to find out if they are swiping it or not. Oh man, Ducky. I hope you get the conservative treatment there and it works. He looks so dumb. Laser, don't insult yourself like this. He is very... Okay, maybe he's not that smart, alright? But he is, he's trying, alright? He is, he's happy, okay? And also what I did, guys. Listen, look here. Carpenter, 28. Armorer, 35. That took actually way longer than you would think. I mean, maybe not that long actually, but it's way more annoying than botanist and miner, right? So I'm catching up on that front as well. I played some Battlefield 6 yesterday and some Deep Rock Galactic as Survivor again. And that was it, basically. And yeah, here we are. I hope you guys are doing fine. Aside from, well, gallbladder issues. Did you guys get the heat laser? What's the temperature for you? Okay, maybe it's a little loud for me. What's the temperature for you? Right now, outside 31C for me. That is, wait. Mrs. Ducky, that is times 1.8. That's roughly 58 plus 30. That should be... Plus, yeah, that should be like 88 Fahrenheit. 88 roughly. 85 to 90, something like this. And it's gonna stay like this for over a week. With highs of like 95 Fahrenheit. Fucking sucks. I'm glad I have an AC. But I didn't have it on for most of the day, actually. Swim weather? Yeah, that would mean I have to go outside. I was outside yesterday, actually, because I knew I'm probably not gonna go outside much, at least, the next few days, so I forced myself yesterday. And also, by the way, I just want to point out, this is not a chinchilla, alright? Chinchillas do not look like this. There you go. Can't say you didn't learn anything from a lamer stream. So. Here, Ice Sprite again, a new invention by Coca-Cola. Once again, I made that joke again. Yes. Laugh, please. Ha 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 ha. Morocco. Uh-huh. I thought that's in Africa. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. 28, but it was warm at lunchtime. Do you have an AC as well? Lézard, pépézard. Still too loud for me. I wish ACs were like quieter, like super loud there. They suck. Actually, for gore, what I'm supposed to do. Just some fetch quest garbage. Somebody's fishing here. That's insane. Okay. Hi. Also, I figured out how this whole mending stuff works. I can mend stuff now. I'm smart now. I'm actually also a little faster and stuff with combat and whatnot. Maybe you will notice that a little bit. Can't swim standing on the ground. Can't swim standing on the ground here. It's raining all day. I take that, Mac. I take that, Mac. If you don't mind. Jesus Christ, that's actually a boss. I have to actually try out this? My well. My oh my, I was about to say. Why does this have so much health? What's with the scaling game? Jesus Christ. Okay, my cooldowns are out now. And there's only half health on there. Okay, I'm sure we're fine. I still have my health potion. Oh. Why does this have so much health? I don't understand. It's confusing. No other enemy has been this tough so far. And get... There you go. Kicked. Mac, is it also warm or is it just rainy and cold? If it's warm and rainy, that sucks because that's very humid, right? Sorry if I talk too loud, guys. That's probably because I feel like I have to talk loud because it is loud currently for me. Okay, let's have a sip of this and this. There we go. I have one of those huge fans with a water tank. Oh, they're also nice. They're also nice. Okay, we did it. Yeah, okay, I suppose we go back then. Look at laser. Can the music stop? Yeah, sweating in the rain feels ew. Yeah. That's true. That's true. I was with my homie Kraus yesterday. I gave them some water. About 15 C. Oh, Mac, man, Gib. It's 31 here. Tomorrow I think 33 and then 34. Like a whole week above 30. I hate it. It sucks because I'm not like super interested in going outside with these temperatures. So, I'm actually not quite sure what I'm in the mood for today. We will see. Okay, what do you have to say, brah? How's the fort? Laser. What you gonna do with that? How's the fort? Sorry, German joke. Sorry. Okay, how's the fort? The what? No, I said, what you gonna do with that? And then I answered, well, how's the fort? Ah, come. Okay, it didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. I actually don't know what the idea was. I forgot. We will catch on, guys. Here. Have meat. Oh dear! Remind me to never wander near mud puppies spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Okay, that's where they get Mac. Okay? Because in Ireland, they are strange. They put like vinegar on everything. They put vinegar on their fucking fries. They put vinegar on their fucking Pringles. It's absolutely insane. It's crazy. It's insane. Okay, I actually remember we were supposed to give him, bring him meat because the soldiers here are not getting any meat lately, and we are supposed to befriend the soldiers, so we are being hurt by the captain, and the captain will let us go into the dungeon. There we go. Sorry, I'm dumb today. I don't understand. Oh, Laser, it's so hilarious. Haust der fort? Ja, schmeißt du es weg? Du haust es weg. Was machst du damit? Ja, haust du fort. Mann. I'm with you there, hate vinegar. Yeah, I remember, I think I told this story 19 years ago or so. I was in Ireland because my sister was doing au pair. And we bought the blue Pringles. And we didn't know what vinegar meant, but we kind of forgot at the time. And then I opened the thing and I was like immediately, ah yeah, that's vinegar. And I was 10, right? I hated it. Can you knick? What do you mean, Laser? You know words, right? You know words? Fucking hell, what's wrong with you? Okay, never mind. Sorry, guys. Let's read again. Oh dear, remind me to never wander near mud puppies spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road? This should only take a moment. Who says any road? Any road. Any road. This should only take a moment. I will just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? It's a video game after all. Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here up and above. It's her name. Okay, Laser. Do they have very small heads? It does seem so, right? It definitely looks... Also, it's a guy. How's the foot? Well... He has tiny head syndrome. Okay, guys, here I have schnitzels. 1 schnitzel. You there, Lars. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Here, Schnitzel. Mwahahaha. Yes, yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 Gunners. And their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting any reason to refrain from sentry duty. That's not the idea? Okay, fine. Ombelina. You have Schnitzel. I stand on the table. We ought at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this god-forsaken waste. Here, Schnitzel. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Halone's blessing be upon you. Okay, so Halone is the name of this deity here in the zone that they revere. That I talked about earlier. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I had in a fortnight. So. Shooby-doo. Igner Mortal. Hi, I've schnitzels. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. I have schnitzel. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that house Durender. They're for some reason French too, as if you needed any more reason to hate them. Must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. So, I did some fetch questing. Now, what? It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgians at the infirmary. That's by the way, surgeons. They needed to invent a new word for that for no reason. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Kinota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. Can't you do that yourself, you fucking lazy, stupid son of a... Happily, be right back! Yeah. What have you guys been playing yesterday and today? What have you been gaming? Hello? Look at this guy. He's just sitting here, menacingly. Not here? Oh, upstairs. Voin? What is that, Laser? I haven't heard that. Ah, here. Senota! She's gone, and I couldn't save her. Survival Foy. What are these games, guys? You can send, if you want, you can send, Steam... links. Sonota. Here. Schnitzel. Oh, Fountain of Youth? I have that! Mac, I have that. I only played that for an hour. What do you think so far? Beg your pardon, madame, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. No, fuck off here, take schnitzel and eat. Is that? Oh, come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. How many cans can a cannibal nibble if a cannibal cans? Have you ever wondered? Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. And I get... a knight's bread. Thanks. I'm even considering giving it to you as a gift. Laser, save your money. Save your money. Let me have a look. Crafted by a solo developer. Voin is a first-person hack and slash. Ooh. Cleave through hordes of enemies in fast-paced combat. Explore dark fan. Why did I not hear of this before? That's wishlist immediately. That looks fun as fucking hell. That's exactly something... Yes! Thank you for the suggestion. That looks really cool. I'm hooked nearly through with the story. I was a bit confused in Survival Fountain of Youth that apparently, like, you never really interact with trees and whatnot, but you, like, go into a menu and then say, I would like to have this, and then your character does it without actually chopping something. That was a bit confusing for me, but I never really got around to playing it a long time because it was, like, in the middle of this whole... I have 15,000 games that I'm testing out for 5 minutes, and then I'm not playing anymore, right? So... Oh shit, this is a guy, remember this guy? This is the guy we found at the monastery that kind of forgot about his past. He's the airship guy. What name? What voice does he have? I don't know. Let's see. Might I have a word with you, Chimera? No. It concerns the chirurgeons. Can I? I'm just gonna call them surgeons, okay? It concerns the surgeons. After speaking with them earlier, you know, yeah, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic because I am very smart. Both as a gesture of goodwill and as means to help me, which is the most important part of the story, recover my memories. Since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperature of alchemical mixtures, yes, he's mansplaining me, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you as a woman, impossible even, yet somehow I know it would work. It will work as a man that I am. Okay, let's help the mansplainer. Let's go. Ice sprites, we have seen them before. Yeah, the word looks really good in that. I mean, I only saw the screenshots, right, Laser? But it is. Oh, sorry. Wrong room. For some reason, Steam hides exactly the games I'm always looking for. Always. From me. I have something specific in mind and I want that. I have that mood and I don't find it. And then you send something like this and on stream and like, hey, this is something I've been looking for to put on the wish list. It do be like that. There's just too many games out there. What do you think Ice Sprite tastes like? Ice Sprite. What does ice taste like? Like nothing, it's water. But there was also this Alcopop beer brand thingy, Beck's Ice. I don't know, that's the thing you drink in 7th grade. 2.5% alcohol. We totally didn't do that because drinking is only legal when you're 16 and older in Germany. Nah, we had that after school. Beck's Ice. Not sure if that was a thing in other countries as well, because apparently you guys don't even have Katjes in the States and in Ireland or in Hungary. What are you? It reminds me of one of these plants from Mario. Oh, actually, it's Hermaeus mora, mini. It's small Hermaeus mora, that's sweet. And I feel like a selector. I'm digging all the shit. That's why I want to gift people games. Oh, you just gifted me a game the other day, Laser. Okay, and also, if I knew you were like rich, then I wouldn't mind. Okay, but you aren't, so don't. But I appreciate it. Also, there's Steam sale. When is Steam sale? In 6 days? Have you obtained the cores? Please, if so, please show them to me. Here, Ice Sprite, as ordered. What an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. Oh, sorry. I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. And nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder... Were thee the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts, wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at cost. Oh, that's an Inquisitor. Fuck that guy, we hate him, okay? Also, he's French, so that's all. And that would be reason enough, obviously, right? But, what voice do we give him? Okay, their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. He was innocent, by the way. Okay? The suspected heretic was innocent. And he's like, you know what? But they helped him become innocent. Get a load of these guys. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Dum dum dum. Fuck off, French person. Nobody likes you. Your mom hated you. Stupid bitch. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Frankel's trial? Whatever his reasons, yeah, he clearly means to oppose it at every turn. Oh, really? You think so? Gib Gold. Think. Okay, sit. Before we can persuade Lord Drillemont, the French person, to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisiteur Gillem that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a fucking asshole in Curthas. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Elfinord in the square while I stand here around and do absolutely and literally nothing. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Yes, Sid, I will. Thank you. Thanks for helping. Wait, is something here? No, okay. The map says I'm probably here. Hi. Gelou. Inquisitor Gillem? Oh, yes, of course I know him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrim Front several moons ago. Okay, listen. Is this guy blind? This guy is in the... Okay, I can't zoom around, but the Inquisitor just appeared one floor up, right? So he must have come through here, and he's like, oh, I didn't see him. Lol. And my memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took an arrow to the knee. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Gillem rescued me, carrying my unconscious body, and only assaulted me twice. I owe him my life, madame, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Wait, there's one more here? Huh? Wait. Oh, we have ad breaks. Fuck. No, snooze, 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 snooze. So, we have snoozed. What's with the... Something about my thingy here is... Okay, fine, we'll leave it like this. Also, laser 7 stream streak, let's go. Sorry, I just saw that 29 minutes ago. Why is there a quest marker here? Maybe there's one more here? Eh? Is there a basement? I have confusion. Maybe it's outside and upstairs. Or here. Wait. I think there's a basement here. Hello, Alboise. Inquisitor Gilem, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Wait, what? Why would she not know him? Laser is also like super sus, as you can see. You can't see because of my webcam, but Laser is currently sitting here and he's like staring at the wall. He's like, bro. Okay, we have learned of your deeds at Wittstrup. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you have hatched against the Inquisitor.
Hello there.
Hey, Grey Sigis, thank you for the follow. Hi, how you doing? I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, my friend. Feel free to say hi in chat. If you don't, that's also fine. Lurking is completely fine, my friend. With you. Why is she so tall? Why is she so big? Also, is she bald? I'm pretty sure she's bald, guys. Okay. Hat-trick. Hat-trick! Under Inquisitor Gillem's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. And they say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. You found the stream from YouTube. Let's go! You're the first person ever to actually come across the stream from a short. Here's a fun fact, guys. 25,000 views on TikTok and YouTube combined in the last 20 days. One person checking out the stream. I'm glad you made it here, Gray. And welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Are you a Final Fantasy player or what are you gaming? What are you gaming currently? This is my first try at the game. The third try, not the first, I'm sorry. And this time it does actually seem to be clicking with me. We're fairly far into the story, as they say. ARR. Okay, how's the fort? Welcome to 14. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. When Noraxia's was the first time I felt something in the story. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Hellon's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect, though. Yeah. Yeah, Gray, we are a small community, but we're pretty wholesome, I would say. But also we have a lot of trash talk here as well, so if you don't like dumb humor, then stay around anyway. we convert you. Alphinaud. I don't like that guy. He looks like he's 6. Yeah, Alphinaud, what's up? I'm cold. I'm like 25 kilograms. And I'm like, in case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited for this climate. Yeah, really, look at me. I have an unbuttoned shirt for some reason, and my breasts are literally exposed. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no minds, as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we have wasted far too much time meddling in the local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Oh, and this voice is not great. Let us
let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Chimera. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Julem's motivations.
The Enterprise is in this spacesuit. Every time I read that, I think of the same thing, Mac. Sounds like Grandma. No, Grandma was like this, Laser. Don't you remember that? I just wanted to point out, right? He's like, I'm not... But me, right? My breasts are outside of my clothing. Literally, kind of. And he's like, Okay, Alphinaud. Oh, I hit... Okay, why did I give him this voice? Okay.
Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he felt chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we have arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Gelot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense. At least to me, my 8-year-old brain cannot maybe comprehend it. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery.
Oh my god, I have to give him another voice. This is not working. Why is this so exhausting? Okay guys, fetch quest, let's go. I envy the little brainless Laser. It looks so self-satisfied. Yeah, right? I'm also like, oh, he's just too stupid to form a thought. What a cutie. Why is it so hard on my jaw? Here? No. Graham, if you're still around, how long have you been playing Final Fantasy XIV for, if you don't mind me asking? We had someone who came in fairly quickly after I started playing. Momo. She played for like 1600 hours. Doom, say hi and enjoy the lurk. You think we can survive this? Oh, we had an ad break. Fuck. Sorry. Gray, are you still around? I think you were in an ad break and I asked you something. Sorry, I completely didn't see that. Okay, YOLO. What? Game, please! I'm here. Did you hear my question? I was wondering how long you have been playing Final Fantasy XIV for. We had another long-term player tune into the stream very quickly after I started playing with 1,600 hours. But maybe you are even more experienced. I think we have to... I have to go the long way around. Not long, since 2021-ish. I mean, that's... Look, I played 2,000 hours of ESO in a span of 18 months. So, you know, it's entirely possible that you have a lot of hours. How do I... here. Oh, okay. Never mind. It seems to be a dragon. Or Drake. No, it's a dragon. I wonder when we get like actual combat encounters with the Empire. Am I even saying that right? It's the Empire, right? The Gradanians or the Dravanians, that's the word. Look at Laser. He wants to help, but he's unsure how. Scout for food, laser! So. Inquisitor corpse. Is he still warm? It's asking for a friend. You know, I'm sorry, it's probably not entirely fitting, but... There we go. Okay, interesting. Inspect the corpse. Okay, so the Inquisitor is dead. He's been... What's the word? Impersonated. Well, it's MMORPG. You're probably gonna steal your life. Yeah. I play 14 because my friends force me. Wait, do you actually not like it? Look at Laser. He's like, you gonna finish that? No, Laser. I can look away. Laser, don't be shy. Grab it. Laser, come on. Okay. Laser's too shy. Sounds 100% like me. Look at him. He was... Okay, he didn't want the religious fanatic. I understand that, Laser, and I respect that. Gray, most of us here are coming from an MMORPG past, mostly Elder Scrolls Online, because I used to do content for that game. I don't do anymore. So most here have, in fact, played ESO at one point or another. We have people with 6,000 hours, we have people with more. Actually, I don't know with more, but 6K is, I think, the... Fuck! The longest I can recall. I'm on 2K. But I'm a long-term MMO player, right? I played World of Warcraft since 2009. I have 5,000 hours in that. 2K in ESO, or probably 1K in BDO. Few hundred hours in New World and whatnot, right? Lotro, about 1,000 hours. So, roughly like 10,000 hours in the genre. Shit, I have to do the voice again. Okay, Laser, enjoy, good luck. Why do you go now, you idiot? I know you're already gone, but it's... Okay, it's probably the best time to do it. Or like a little later, even. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay. I hope we don't get much more of this guy.
You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it.
Here.
Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Shalim. Newly come to Kurthas and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a pop-hole appointment? Still, where this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Chimera, before he learns that his deception has been discovered.
Fuck. 8,300 hours in ESO, but I'm not an MMO player. I mean, aren't you when you have almost 8.5k hours in ESO, which is an MMO? But I hear you, right? ESO is not exactly the MMO when it comes to the MM part of it. Okay, we get new weapon. Is it an upgrade? Oh wait, I can actually check here. Wait, huh? Oh, here. Huh? No. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't open it. So, let's see. The problem is, I will lose my materia melts, which does in fact make it worse after all, I believe. I have skill speed and determination. Okay, but I do... Okay, but I get 13... Okay, that's an upgrade. That is indeed an upgrade. We can indeed have a look. If we can melt something in it. But I have only this low level crap. Can I... Is anything spirit bond? No, I think I did that yesterday. This one has something. And this one. Oh, this is 99%. Are you kidding me? Man. Okay, was that something? Skill speed. Yeah! You must be a level 41 disciple of the hand. Shit. Disciple of the hand is... I believe... one of those here, right? Okay, so my highest is the armorer. 35. Is this free trial? No, it's not. I did play the game many years ago. And I did have a subscription at that time, and then when you did that once, I'm sure you all were aware of it, you cannot go back to the free trial. So I'm currently... There was this 1 month of free sub where I got in at the tail end, where there were like 4 days left. And then I reached level 30 and Square Enix sent me an email and was like, hey, since you reached level 30, here are 14 days of playtime. And I'm like, holy shit, yes, because this month is, financially speaking, very bad for me. And maybe not have been able to afford this month. And now I'm like 10 days or 8 days left of the sub, which is very cool. And at that point, I might be able to, you know, afford the subscription if we still play at that point in time. Okay, yeah, I suppose we have to bring forward the armorer maybe later. Okay, Alphinaud. Ooh, upgrades. That will be sweet. Crit. I think I understand. Okay, so it can only melt stuff. So this is item level 40, right? And it said, Disciple of the Hand, you need to be 40. And so I'm assuming for this one you would need level 35, right? Which I do have right now, so that's why it worked. That's my guess. Would be straightforward. Okay.
Since Lord Drillmore has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone would not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of 2 high houses?
Can I give him another voice? This is not working.
The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim... yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Gelot with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he might find it difficult to cope with such horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise.
I shouldn't have smoked so much in my life. Okay. Gelot, where is he? Is he... No, he's up there, I believe. Not here, right? Yep. Okay. Shooby-doo. Gelot, hi. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Yeah, the Inquisitor's dead. The Inquisitor an imposter? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that this is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Pernilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Yeah. Pernilla. Yo. Pernilla. You! I do not believe I know you, madam. She does know us. She knows who we are. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it. Not at all. Doubt. Sus. Sus. You know, don't you? Fury take me. I prayed this day would come. When Sir Gelot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family. Secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Gelot and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer in unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Sir Gelot to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Gilliam was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Rilmont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Frankel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whitebrim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Halenart, thus exonerating Lord Frankel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Alone forgive me for not acting sooner. Okay, interesting. Do you accept in-game gift? That depends. Great. I was gifted 100k Jill at the very beginning, and I took that because it made the whole thing about profession grind a lot easier, right? But in any event, you are free to add me in-game if you want. I don't know if you need that name here to add me, but you can do that, you know, if you like. Sorry guys, quick hydration. It's warm after all. Okay, so the Inquisitor is dead. Not just recently, but that's the stuff you didn't catch because I played that on my own. There was a whole bunch of accusations towards the houses here in this region that they were heretics. And they had rosaries from the Draconians, whatever, the Empire or whatever. And he has been orchestrating that, the false Inquisitor. So that's interesting. Hey, Catchphrase! Welcome to the stream. 100k Jill, interesting. Why is that interesting, Gray? Why is that interesting? Catchphrase, how are you doing? Are you a Final Fantasy player as well? Okay, so Inquisitor dead. I mean, the new that's kind of easy, right? The new Inquisitor is... Well, new... That the false Inquisitor is from the Draconians. Obviously, right? They want to... put this region into disarray. Or it's actually the... What's this other faction called that they are fighting with here? I actually forgot. They could be two. Dravanians. Dravanians is the word, sorry. Okay, search the area southeast of Whitebrim Front. I love 14. Thanks for streaming it. Do you like it so far? It took me a long time, Catch. Alright, it took me a long time. This is the third attempt of me playing this game. I have played, before I started this game again, a week or two ago or so, I already played twice, and I didn't like it. And there are still a lot of things that I really, really dislike about the game, but there are a lot of things that I really do enjoy, and the story slowly starts to grow on me. The moment I realized that was when Norexia, you know, I think I don't want to spoil anything, but I think it's fine because the people here on stream have experienced it and you guys have experienced it yourself, so, you know, Norexia, right, the sylph. That was kind of sad. That actually made me sad, so, ever since then... Search your area. Suspicious box. Okay, that's the rosaries in here, probably. Why? Okay, I don't know just yet. Okay. Catch, how long have you been playing for? Are you a long-term player? Like, I am currently on a total of... In the last 2 weeks, I played 40.7 hours. So considerable, right? But not like I'm experienced or anything. Okay, drill more. So, Inquisitor dead. Planted rosaries. Let's see if he believes us. Here. Drill more. Hi. Why do you persist this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. Here I have things. Here. There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? What is this word? Encyclical. I don't know the word. Fury, take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale, but this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Chimera, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Not a problem. That's what we're in the business for, right? Give me them shoes, please. Do they look nice? Wait. I mean, yeah, not really. Okay. We look, like, we just have some leggings on, I guess. Okay, drill more. Requires your insistence? Yeah, okay. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Your laws are stupid, alright? I'm gonna be honest, your laws suck. So, for those unaware, right? It was enough to plant evidence in their possession for them to be judged to death. Alright? And he right now is saying, made a mockery of our laws. Your law sucks! Alright, you guys suck. Sorry. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloud even now, intending to pass a judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Chimera. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Yo. I've been playing for a long time, the story made me love it. There's so many raids and fights that are fun. I really like the music too. I'm a fan of the music so far too. What I'm a fan of is actually the crafting system. I really do enjoy it because it's so interconnected, which can be kind of annoying at times, right? But it feels satisfying. I enjoy it. Would you accept my gift? Great. I still don't know what the gift is. I don't know. You haven't said what gift it is. Oh no. Oh shit. Is it 2 dungeons? Okay, so we first have to do 1 dungeon to... Oh. Yes, I take that. Yes, if I may. 1 million? Are you insane? That's... Isn't that a little much? Are you sure? The otter, yeah, right? I mean, whoa. But can I take that? It's not much. Okay. So if it's like, you know, I would only be taking it because it would streamline the whole profession grind for me a little bit. Because if I'm too lazy to grind something, I can just buy it. You know, it's not much. Okay, I will take it then, if you say so. Thank you so much, Gray. You just came into the stream fresh and you just gave me a million gold. I might get pets. Let's go. Thank you, Gray. Wait, I want to... Can I give you a hug? No, that's cute. Do some stretches. Okay, listen, I have to see the otter. Wait. How do you even get that guy? Wait. I love him. Oh my god! Oh, that's so cute! No! Do it again, please. Look at him. Do the head thing again. Look, he doesn't want to leave you. You can command it. Wait. I can soothe it. Oh, there we go. Sit. Okay, that's just what I used before. How do I command it? Oh, so cute. But what about laser? We don't have laser anymore now. No, I can pet it, I know that. Oh, I love him. Thank you so much for that gift. You know, I'm a big... You have to know, guys, I'm a big sucker for cute animals. Use beacon. Wait. Oh, I mistyped. Wait. Okay, that didn't do anything. Catch. Let me try. Hand over. Oops. Aww. Look at him. He's cute. And poke. Wait. I hope I'm not mean. He just left. Thank you again, Gray. I'm bad with words and saying thank you, but thank you so much for not just the otter, but also for the Jill. I know it's like streamer privileges and whatnot, right? But I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. So thank you again. I wish I could have 2 pets out at once. Oh, look at him. Okay, sorry guys. I will stop now. I mean, I am already aware, guys, we will run into a dungeon here. Okay. So we will have to queue up for that. This time I have an idea. Forgot several minions will do something when using a mode. I'm sure we're gonna figure it out at some point. So last time I had a break and then went into the queue. This time I will have a break while the queue runs. Okay. I will have a quick smokerino. And in the meantime, we'll let the queue run. Last time that was a mistake. I may had a smoke break and then queued up. Stupido. Unless it says like 4 minutes or so, then maybe I don't have the time for it, but we will see. And I'm assuming after we did this dungeon, then we can do the sigil. I wonder how far I am in the ARR story right now. I'm level 40, right? Hi. Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Drillmont arrives, we ought to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Well, yes. I mean... Otter is not. Okay. So I'm assuming there's a cutscene here, instance combat, and then we actually do have to go into the dungeon. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace at Lalon's halls. Only the wicked... But why? Why must I die? By all this is holy. I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Halone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drillmont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am in the present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I name the heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Gilem and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kin, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Oh. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillmont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You, whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. He has a point there. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. Guys, he has a book. He's reaching for a book! Okay, sorry. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are, has a point. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillmont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Ravanian fang and claw. I mean, yeah, he has... Yeah, no. You can do it with NPC for dungeon, a little bit weak, but no queue time. That's true, I already did that once, but it was so painfully slow. Gregorius. Wait, Gregorius, yes. Welcome to the stream, my friend. That I decided... I mean, I will have a smoke break either way, guys, okay? Unfortunately. I will be quick, though. Boom! Okay, he will flee at like 10% HP, okay. Oh, hi. Oops. Boom. And that's my prediction, at least. He's gonna flee at like 10% HP into... I don't know. If the map wouldn't tell me there's a dungeon coming up here, I wouldn't know. Maybe around the corner. Oop. So... I'm glad that the combat is starting to pick up. You see, heretic, you and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I have been blessed with power far beyond your ken. Come, my brothers, grant me the strength to smite our enemies. Okay, that was bad voice acting, I'm sorry. What are you? I am reborn. It's an illusion. An illusion. What are you hiding? Any World of Warcraft players in chat? Probably not. A dragon stands before you, yet you still not flee. I've seen worse, my friend. I've seen worse in video games, okay? Maybe not IRL, but... Okay, one of the homies is dying. Okay, he's fine. It cannot be, he says. Well, clearly it can be. So the Dravanians are also the same guys that assaulted the Scions, right? It's those Empire guys. Am I correct in this? I think they are the same thing. Hey, look, Drillemont, you're fine. Wait, did we kill? Julem is dead. Julem, sorry. My glamours dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgarians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Edgy. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you're dead, Whitebrim front shall fall. Sorry. Defnarian? No, Dravanian. They like Isgard rebel. What's the difference between... Okay, Ishgard, okay, I have to learn. I'm gonna get behind it. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Look, I should be shivering to death here. Chimera, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgarian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whitebrim Front, and bring your associates. Yeah, okay! Wait, I'm not supposed to do a dungeon right now? Wait. Really? I have confusion. Really? I would have bet like a box of beer. Where is the dungeon here? I mean, yes, I know. I'm pretty sure I have to unlock it, right? Huh. Interesting. Is there... No, there's no... Okay. Well, I guess the smoking break has to wait a second. Doo-doo. Okay, so... Fake Inquisitor killed. He was Dravanian. They have an issue with the people here. Because, I don't know. That's a story that I have not come across, basically. But I'm gonna be honest, okay, while this was the villain that we just killed, in all fairness, the people here, they also kind of... I don't know. Like, they have the moral high ground, or they claim to have the moral high ground. While also condemning people to death only for the accusation of being heretics, which in itself is crazy that you can get executed just because you like don't believe in their god, right? So that's number one. And the number 2 is obviously that just an accusation is enough for you to get sentenced to death. Oh, Elfinaut, okay. Where have you been, Chimera? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yeah, yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Yeah. I mean, if you're saying Dravanian, they Ishgard Kingdom enemy, rebel, not related to Gallman Empire. Ah, okay, so they're completely different. Okay, that's important. Thank you, Gray. Of course, that would never happen here. I mean, can say what you want about politics, but in Western countries that is fortunately not happening yet. Sorry, my bad English. Don't worry about it, Gray. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Where are you from? If you happen to be German, then I have good news for you. Elfinaut. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmorn a visit and remind him of his obligations to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Yeah. Southeast Asia. Ah, cool. We have one of the longest time viewers is from the Philippines, but that is, I think, northeast. No, wait, it's southeast. I'm not sure. Actually, I looked this up. I'm really bad. Okay, I'm making a fool of myself here because I'm so fucking awful in geography. I'm sorry. I looked it up the other day and I just forgot it again. Okay, sorry. Brain smooth. Okay, PP smooth as well. Everything smooth. Drillmore, hi. Oh, cutscene. Voiced, please? No, okay. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Gilem would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the science of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to have been proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship, which I am legally not allowed to drive because I'm 8 years old. Yeah, yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Travanians that now hold the ruin. It is so, in part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold on Kurthas, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. And though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillmore, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. Yeah, we will do that, ha ha ha. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalain of your impending visit. May he alone guide you, Science. I'd rather she didn't. Sorry. Okay, now, finally! We can go into the dungeon. I'm suing. So. Am I being... Wait. No. Okay. I thought I'm being followed. But my voice acting is getting better. Remember the first stream I was like really bad? And I'm still bad, right? But I'm not like terrible anymore. Well, that's good. There's character growth right here, guys. Character development. New Lamar lore unlocked. Shoopy-doopy-doo. Okay, so I'm assuming we just have one quick chat and then yeah, you have to do the dungeon. That's when we queue up. I have a quick smoke break, guys. And then we do dungeon. Easy. And we also, I think we might have to do some armor grind. We will see. Anathalane, how's it going? Hail, Chimera! Lord Drillmont has apprised me... A priest? Apprised. Has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Yo, let's go! I can help you with the queue. Great. I think I go queue random because then I don't feel so obligated because I have anxiety issues sometimes, you know. Let's see how long it would take. 5 minutes. I guess I don't have a smoke break. I guess I don't have a smoke break. No, I wanted to have a smoke. Okay, it's better for my health then. Yeah, that was quick, right? I did not expect that. That's lucky. Okay. Why you jump scare me? Kurthas, the Stone Vigil. Seems very cold here. So, let's be nice. Say hi. Okay. That was really quick, right? Man, lucky us, I guess. And lucky you guys, no break. Yet. Let's see if this is a quickie. I hope it's quick. I personally do not like long dungeons. I know there are people out there in the MMORPG scene that really enjoy these really long dungeons. I do not really. There's a place for them, right? It's not like a straight up I hate them. But when it comes to just like, you know, leveling and going through the story and whatnot, I'm not the biggest fan of like super long dungeons. But maybe my brain is also a little fried from World of Warcraft where everything is fairly quick, you know? That's definitely a sweet spot, I would say. Like 30-minute dungeon is already pushing it, I think. Back in the day, that used to be normal, right? I don't know when you guys started playing MMOs, or if you play any other MMO other than Final Fantasy, right? But back in the day, having like an hour of a dungeon or even longer, 2 hours, was not uncommon at all. There was, it was a way less straightforward. Way more prep was required as well. Shooby doopy. It seems to be we have only like 3 major steps here, so that's good. The Lala fellas waddling. Mac, in case you're still watching, have you ever considered having a look at Final Fantasy XIV yourself? If not, why not? So. Aue. Gut. Okay, so, we are on our move to get the airship, but I kind of forgot actually why it is necessary. None of the Final Fantasy stuff has ever grabbed me at all. Actually, Max, same. If it weren't for the MMO, I would never, or maybe never say never, right? Because obviously interests and whatnot change. And only because of that statement being accurate, I can now have enjoyment in this game. But in all fairness, the other Final Fantasy games do not interest me. If it wasn't for the MMORPG premise, I would have not touched this either. Gotta be honest, guys. It's just a very particular style of game. I cannot put it into words, but it has this like Eastern MMO touch. Not just necessarily MMO, but there's... It isn't like anime, but it's hard to put it into just a few words. But there's a distinct look, a distinct feel. It feels, I guess you can say, when you are from the Western Hemisphere, the cultural implication, I suppose, feel a little alien to us, right? That's how I feel a lot about games in that style. And I know that sounds very ignorant, and I suppose to some degree it is, but... It is what it is. I think, yeah. Treasure coffer? Something for me? Sadly not. When do I get my cooldowns? I still don't have a cooldown. I'm level 50... Okay, I mean 43 right now, but 51. Okay, I didn't do my... Shit, we need to do the last quest. Last class quest is like, I'm at is 45. So I can currently do 2. Like, I get 2 abilities for each, I would say. No, 2 abilities in total. No? It seems to be a fairly quick dungeon. Can I have loots? There was nothing in there? Wait, no, only they got a steel ingot? Ishgardian steel ingot, but nobody else did? That's rude. Oh, you guys can't tell because it's in the chat. Sorry, I have to put my cam somewhere. Part of why I like BDO, for instance, was that it is kind of westernized. But I think there's, I suppose there's a whole genre and a whole style of video games out there that you guys, or that one never plays because you're so... they feel so unappealing to you and to me, right? So I'm actually kind of happy that I do enjoy Final Fantasy XIV recently because it gets me into a whole new style of game. Despite being in a genre that I am comfortable with. So I guess it's cool. It's broadening my horizon a little bit. Horizon, sorry. Horizon. Horizon. Horizon is German. Oh, another ice sprite. Still don't know what you taste like. Just water with sugar. So, are there DPS meters, by the way, in Final Fantasy? I know that add-ons are technically against TOS, and I'm not at a point where I want to break TOS, despite the fact that I know they are... You know, everybody breaks them, but Square Enix does nothing about it, right? So. It's kinda cute. I think the person playing them is also finding it kinda cute. Okay, I think we're approaching the second boss. I wonder if we actually get to see the airship. I mean, I'm assuming that we get a cutscene. So we should not interrupt that. Dravanian Outflyer. Okay, we ignore that. Korsche. I have to learn that I have to press V, my steel meditation, before combat starts. I think I can improve my damage with that a little bit. Only minor, but you know. Oh, and by the way, Mac, is the game as... Oh shit. I messed up. Bad gameplay. Is the game as unappealing to you when you watch it as you suspected it to be? Or is it... Sorry, I have to snooze ads here. That's why I'm not using any abilities right now. There we go. Somebody died. Lul. Okay. Don't stand in the storm. I mean, makes sense, right? But... There we go. The only reason I died to them is because I was so conditioned by the game that only orange AoE effects are dangerous that I did not see that coming. Unfortunately, I can't heal anybody. Can use my F5 ability. I'm not sure if that does anything. We are wiping? Wait, we can do this, guys. We're gamers. I have parts of my cooldown still. I don't know how much... Oh yeah, each hit... oh yeah, each hit hits hard. Each hit hits really hard. Oh my. That's a one hit, dude! That's a one hit! I was... That's rude! That is rude! Dude, they were just there! Oh man! Holy shit, I had 1k HP and it one hit me. I think that was a tank buster ability. You saw the red thingy around me? I think that was a tank buster. There it is again, see? The tank has that. He has to do something with it, but I don't know what. Game must be gaming. Oh shit. No, I shouldn't read chat in the middle of... Oh, why am I like this? Can I interrupt this? No. Okay. So I'm not quite sure how I can tell if a boss is stun immune or not. Because some bosses are not stun immune. Which I'm not used to seeing. At all. But this one is stun immune. Okay. I suppose this time we are okay. I think it was my first vibe in Final Fantasy. That's Tank Buster, but I don't know what he's supposed to do. Does he need to get dispelled? I think he got dispelled there. I know nothing about healers and whatnot in Final Fantasy, right? So, and if you call it dispelled in this game, you call it in World of Warcraft. So please excuse if I use the World of Warcraft terminology here, guys. Okay. So, that should be it momentarily. Spike tail? Okay, I go away. Ah, that's... Okay, that's the tank buster. I don't know what... I mean, it's not my job, right? But still, I'm still curious how it works. There we go. Oh, we get 2 Lucies. Maybe for me? No, man. Oh, come on. Oh, man, no. I would like some loot too. You know? Okay, final boss coming up soonish. I would say we did fairly well, but we wiped once. Which is kind of washed for a low-level dungeon. But you can definitely sense that the dungeons do get more challenging. Not like they don't get hard per se, but the level 20 dungeons or whatever, they were just a joke. There were just a few rooms of mobs and then a boss that you didn't even know that was a boss. Which is fine, right? That's just how it works. But you definitely can sense a progression in that regard. So I appreciate that. In World of Warcraft, you play like until... I mean, it depends. It's a little convoluted. But there's a lot of dungeons that are basically redundant. I mean, most of dungeons are redundant. If not every single one. I get the treasure coffer for you guys. Let's go. I'm a team player. Please let me have it. Why do I never get... I like that this guy has their emotes on a hotkey. That is commitment to the guys, to the Lalafell, average Lalafell player. Catch, what are you play? Are you a Lalafell gamer? What do you play currently, my friend? Boom. So. I'm really looking forward to when I have enough skill speed so I can actually play fairly fast. I like that. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm really used to DBM telling me what to do. I'm a Miko D and C main. Do you mind explaining what that is? For an idiot like me? Also, thank you for playing this. I'm stuck at work and got all my work done already, so I'm watching you play eating a salad. Enjoy the salad, my friend. Look, it's the Enterprise! Yeah, that's Elfinot, the boy, sorry. Yes, just beyond the enormous sleeping dragon. I think I'm locked out of the fight in just a second because they didn't wait. That seems to be their problem, okay. The dragon is not our concern. We have... Oh wait. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepared for launch. Shamira, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Yeah, sure. That settles it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. Shoopy-doopy-doo. I'm sorry that the cutscene, they are already fighting it. Story is going in one ear and one out, one and out the other. Okay, I understand, Mac. Oh! Oh! So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Hey, masked man, I know you! Oh! He's waking. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Oh, thank you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. I think they just killed it. What a surprise, guys. We did not see that coming. That's crazy. Wow. No way. Surprise. Alphinaud, the dragon! Yeah, mama. I know. Confound it all! Bye! I think I did not participate in the fight. I think they already killed it. You heard the sound, right? The success sound in the back. Look at me. I'm so prepared. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Yes. Yeah, sorry guys, I was... Oh, shit. No! I was typing! God damn it, I just wanted to tell them what I'm doing. Oh, now I'm even more dead weight, fuck's sake. Sorry guys, also the ad is starting and I can't snooze it anymore. I'm so sorry. You can do it, guys! I believe in you! I can't help. This is so stupid, man! I feel useless. I mean, I am, right? But it's also not really my fault. They could have seen that I'm not prepared. I think I have a little cutscene logo over my head, right? And sorry for the ad, guys. It's gonna be in 1 minute and it's gonna be 3 minutes for the people on Twitch. YouTube does not have ads, I believe. I'm such a fucking leech. Also that this fucking ice spike one-hits you is crazy. I respect that. Oh man. Well, I guess we can wait. No ads here. Yeah, because I'm not monetized on the streaming channel. Catch. So YouTube will not likely to have many ads in the near future. Yay, leechiness. We leech, let's go. Level up. I totally participated. Look at me, my character right now. Wait for it. Wait for my character. She totally helped. Look how happy she is. Yay, I did nothing. I'm sorry, group. I'm sorry, okay? Can I... Yeah, please. Neat. Unable to obtain, you already possess one of... Wait, really? Huh? When did I get that? Oh, I do. Oh, look. I have white shoes now. Let's go. Okay, then pass. There we go. Okay, sorry that there's currently an ad for the Twitch people. I wanted to time the ad so it is after the dungeon for the smoke break. I'm very sorry. Okay, we probably get a cutscene. Please be voiced. I don't want to... Oh, that's probably not. Can I get a new chest armor? Look, my breasts are still exposed. That doesn't make... 5 out of 6. Let's go. We just need one more then. What's the last color we need? Red. I'm so... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop mentioning. Why do I have so much cleavage? Chimera! Oh, wait. Chimera! Are you alright? Speak to me! Wait, that's not his voice. Sorry.
12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. I thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. Fuck off, Elfinaud, really. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. Yeah, she must be super cold. I agree. What server are you playing on? I'm actually not sure. I actually don't know, Catch. I do not know. What say you, Sid? Will she fly?
Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. No. What is that, Elfinaud? You think that's threatening anyone?
Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity that the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If we are all in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission.
Yeah, can this guy leave the story? Thank you, Catch. I'm trying. I'm not great at it, right? But you have to start somewhere, right? And you only get better when you start doing it. This is all familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... No. It's no use. Oh, come on, buddy. Do it. That's my character's voice. Let's go. How does this thing still fly? You can't... I don't believe it. Unrealistic. This is where... my immersion. Immersion broken. Unplayable. Unplayable. Okay, there we go. We did it. Woo! Oh, Elfinaud again. Fucking hell. Okay.
Ah, how have I longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twilswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Yeah, alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and the Primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh?
Yeah. Okay, guys. Magic. Yes. I will have my smoke break now. Okay. What levels and okay, we don't know just yet. Where are we? Wait. Okay, Gridania. Makes sense. They said that. Okay. Okay, we will talk to Mr. Sid. Maybe he gives us a new armor for our chest. So we don't look as ridiculous. And we don't look as much as of a Gooner character. I don't... Look, I want to be pretty. That's fine, right? I don't want to be a Gooner character, though. Okay? At least not when somebody's like 17 years old. Okay? So. Guys, I get you into the BRB screen. I'm very sorry for those who are not interested in a break, but I need one real quick. I try to be quick. Also, I let ads run on Twitch again, so we have basically like almost 2 hours of no ads. Okay? So, thank you, Catch. Thank you, Catch. I hope you're still around when I come back, but if not, then I see you in the next stream, maybe. So, either follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. Both work. But most stuff is on Twitch, right? I stream the Final Fantasy here on YouTube as well. But when I switch games, I often end YouTube stream because I don't have different thumbnails for every single game I play, right? But in any event, guys, I'll be right back and I see you in a sec. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the little break. So. Okie dokie. We will have to talk to Sid. Level 52 by now. I think max level in ARR was 50, right? If I'm not mistaken. Sid. Hello. Sid appears to be deep in thought. The classic. Ooh. We get a new... Nice. No skill speed though. I'm gonna lose all my skill speed, that sucks. Okay, but it's okay. Oh, cutscene. Voiced, please, please, please. Casually strolling in. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. Can this fucking kid fuck off? I don't like this character. He's annoying. I don't like him. He's a kid. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to the house to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benign realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? Oh, yeah, fuck off, kid. Nobody likes a smartass. Ah, you are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest apt to churn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Why is he always downplaying everything? Why is he always a dick? Why is he always through his teeth an asshole? Fuck that guy. Though mayhap not you, Chimera, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Erisea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. Is an 8-year-old currently mansplaining me? Is that what's occurring here? Which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. Yeah. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications,